Hey to all our YouTube audience, we're just about to go live on radio.co, so if you'll give us about 30 seconds, we're about to go live. So tune in, this is Mustang Informative.
Woo!
Alright, let's go over our notes one more time. Just looking over. 20 seconds.
Why?
I also made sure that all the people in the tower knew you were going to be on air at this time, so they're all listening.
Oh, thanks. I know Miss G is.
No, that's fine. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to the Mustang Informative with DJ Husky.
And DJ Sawyer.
We've got a lot of great news today. I presume. I think it's great news.
It is. It's a lot of awesome stuff.
I'm super hyped about talking about it. So I know that most newscasters don't say hyped, but you know.
It's fine.
It's a little bit of a rollover from the doghouse where we can use that kind of lingo. But thanks for tuning in. Before we get into international news and all that stuff, I think we're going to go over quickly just the weather for today and what you can see throughout the week, as well as a verse of the day. So right quick, I'm going to jump into that weather. So today we have, at this moment, let me refresh the page, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is not fun.
No.
Especially when you pair it with that 55% humidity.
That's just nasty.
It's like a crab boil out there, and I am the crab. For all those European, all our German fans across the pond, that's 32 degrees Celsius. You European savages. Why are you listening to our campus news show? It's weird.
We love you though.
We're like the Hasselhoff of radio. All right, we've got a southwesterly wind speed of 12 miles per hour. The dew point is 72 degrees, blah, blah, blah. The heat index for the day, so it's a high of 97 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's just gross.
It's awful. I hate it.
Same.
That's 36 degrees Celsius. So yeah, that's the high. For this afternoon, we've kind of crested the noon hump, so the high going into the evening is going to be 93 degrees Fahrenheit. It is sunny today. Tonight you can expect it to go down to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. That's still a little bit too warm for my taste, but
it's a lot better than 97.
It's better than 90. Yeah, it's better than anywhere in the 90s. Tomorrow we're expected to have no clouds. It's going to be a clear day according to this, with a high of 92 degrees Fahrenheit. And that night, it will once again sink down to 70, be mostly clear. Thursday, the high is going to be 90 degrees Fahrenheit, a little bit of clouds, mostly sunny, and that low that night is going to be in the 60s, which I am looking forward to.
That's going to be amazing.
I really hope it starts getting colder, but it'll be partly cloudy then. Friday, once again, mostly sunny, high of only 81 degrees, which is going to be nice.
That's going to be beautiful.
I don't expect that forecast to hold up. I think it's going to be 90. Not. It's going to be 90 through the whole week, and I hate it.
We can hope for 80s.
I woke up today and it was cloudy today. It was like overcast in like the wee hours of the morning. I had to wake up at like 7.
Oh man.
So, which some people are like 7. That's nothing. I wake up at 5, and I'm like, that's great for you. That's when I go to sleep.
For real though.
But yeah, the low for Friday night is 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and Saturday we have a high of 86. So it looks like it's back on that crest upward, according to this.
I have heard rumors that it's supposed to cool down some next week, though. So I'm looking forward to that.
I hate it here.
It's kind of warm in Alaska now, too, though.
Yeah, but at least, I'm not going to walk out and I'm going to feel like I'm being boiled alive.
Well, that's fair.
I'm okay with being roasted by the sun, but when I'm being, I don't know, what's the word, steamed. Yeah, it's awful.
Steam's not okay.
But yeah, so that's our weather forecast for the week. We're going to go ahead and jump to the verse of the day. Sawyer, take it away.
All right, so today's verse of the day is Colossians 3:12, and it says, God has chosen you and made you his holy people. He loves you, so your new life should be like this. Show mercy to others. Be kind, humble, gentle, and patient, and that's from the English Standard Version.
I'm pretty sure. I'm wondering if he was talking to like Hebrews specifically in the context of this, because I know he said he's chosen you, made his holy people. But like, if he's not, it's a letter to the Colossians. I don't think those were mostly Hebrews there.
The church at Colossae, I don't believe was mostly Hebrew. It could have
Right.
been. I don't really know.
Right. So that's kind of like a thing to the Gentiles, and I think he's just reminding them that, as chosen by God be His representation in the world, we need to be like His first representation, which was Christ. We need to kind of take these aspects of kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, and mercy, and kind of show those to the world in our day-to-day lives.
I
So
wholeheartedly agree with you.
that's just good rules for life, I think.
Even outside of biblical principle, that's just being a good person. Go be a good
Right.
person.
Oh man, we've had several conversations about morality and how that has affected Western nations in my apologetics class, which I just got out of.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Mr. Brewer, if you're listening. But yeah, so that's our verse of the day. I think we're just going to jump right into the breaking news then.
Oh, that's going to be fun. What do we got today?
So today we got quite a bit of breaking news. So in Taipei, Taiwan, and this is coming from the Associated Press. If you want to go read the article in full yourself, I'm just going to abridge it. So a towering arch bridge over the Bay of Eastern Taiwan collapsed this Tuesday. It sent a burning oil tanker truck falling onto boats in the water below. An Air Force helicopter, fishing vessels, and more than 60 military personnel, including divers, were searching for possible victims. I think they still are. 6 people, all foreigners, were missing and believed trapped on one of the fishing boats, the National Fire Agency said. Interior Minister Husu, I'm terribly sorry if I pronounce this, but I'm going to try. Husu Kyo-young told the reporters that 5 people were feared to have been on the bridge when it collapsed. 10 people were sent to hospitals, 6 of them with serious injuries.
Oh, no.
So yeah, it collapsed around 9:30 a.m. from what I can tell. Just outside Nanfangyo, a tiny like Pacific Coast fishing village. So
I hope everything turns out all right.
yeah, I hope it does as well. So pray for those people and that they're found and that everything's kind of resolved. You hate to see a disaster like this, but bridges, they wear down. They wear down and eventually give out. So I'm not sure about the Taiwan specific infrastructure, whether they have good infrastructure to repair this. But
I got no idea.
Just pray that God kind of has his hands over that and they can get everything in working order and that they can find those 6 missing people, hopefully alive. That'd be nice.
That would be beautiful.
But yeah. Moving on from that, so China's apparently have had a 70-year parade. 70 years of the communist governance that's been in that region. That's what they're celebrating. Or this is highlighted also as Hong Kong protests continue.
Oh man.
So there's kind of a contradictory thing right there. And
you got a communist parade with protesters against communism.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be fun.
It's an interesting contrast they've got there. And in Beijing, China's Communist Party marked 70 years in power. It was with a military parade this Tuesday. It showcased the country's global ambitions while police in Hong Kong fought protesters in a reminder of strains at home. So, trucks carrying nuclear missiles designed to evade U.S. defenses, a supersonic attack drone, and other products of a 2-decade-old weapons development effort rolled through Beijing as soldiers marched past Princess Xi Jinping and other leaders on Tiananmen Square.
That is terrifying.
Fighter jets flew over spectators who waved Chinese flags under a cloudy autumn sky. So, yeah, once again, 70 years of the communist government. I don't know if I'm allowed to give an opinion. We're supposed to be objective today, I think. I've never done a sports or a newscast before.
I mean, we can talk about it probably, but
it's interesting, and I know that President Trump also tweeted he congratulated them, which is that's one of the things. Like, I'm not gonna get into what I think of presidential candidates at home, but I think that was a little bit inappropriate considering.
That's odd.
I don't know. I don't really enjoy getting too close with communist powers, but personally.
pass
as
on
a
that, thank
citizen,
you.
But that's my unsolicited opinion that I'm giving to everybody today. So you're welcome for
Alright.
that.
Oh
Let me
god.
move this.
Why? Why would you move it?
All right. But that's so that's what's happening in China right now. Protests are still going on, so pray for that. Pray that God would have His hand over that, and it would resolve peacefully. But you know, what's lived longer than the Chinese governance? President Jimmy Carter.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's celebrating his 95th birthday today.
Oh wow.
He's the picture with on the AP right now. It's still him. He's apparently working on some carpentry. He's still going strong. Still doing Habitats for Humanity, so he's celebrating his 95th birthday. He's the first president to reach that milestone as he continues his humanitarian work. And, yeah, he occasionally wades back into politics and policy debates after 4 decades after his leaving office. So,
Well, go Carter.
yeah, so that's interesting. So, you know, I wasn't alive when Carter was around as president.
I mean,
But
neither was I.
regardless of how good of a president he was, you know, I wish him well. You know, on his 95th birthday, it's quite an achievement to survive that long.
Yeah. Especially nowadays.
Especially with all the work he does. So he survived a dire cancer diagnosis in 2015, by the way.
Oh wow.
So yeah, he takes a licking and keeps on ticking. So
More power to him.
congratulations to President Jimmy Carter. Hope you're having a good day, good birthday. So.
All right.
Keep building those habitats for humanity.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the breaking news. I hope I didn't take up too much time. Yes, I did.
That's okay.
Okay.
We will rock and roll. So, as far as campus news goes, there is a Stampede preview day tomorrow, October 2nd from 10 to 2. And basically, this just means that there are going to be high schoolers everywhere across campus. We want to encourage current students to interact with these high schoolers, tell them, you know, what you like about the campus if you can. But this is also a warning for all of you antisocial people that don't want to deal with high schoolers. They're going to be there, so be forewarned. It's going to be a very busy day. They're going to be going on campus tours. They're going to be doing all sorts of different things with the admissions and students. I don't actually know the time on that. But they're going to be in there for a while, so all of them are going to be corralled for a little bit. But, so that's going on tomorrow. So be looking for more news on that as that gets closer. Speaking of Harvest Party, Tower Media is hosting a Harvest Party proposal competition until October 7th, whenever the tickets stop being sold. All you have to do is post your proposal photos on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter with the hashtag TowerTakesHarvest2019. It's 2019 at the end of that. And then tag the CBC Tower in your photo along with your date. And then you're entered to win a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card.
Ooh.
So that'll be awesome. You can go out to dinner after Harvest Party. Maybe, if it's before 10.
If she says yes.
If they say yes.
That's the requirement. Do they have to say yes for you to submit it? Or can we get epic rejections?
Actually, there wasn't a rule specifying, so, I mean, do both.
So send me your heart-crushing rejections.
If you get rejected, then go for it. Go ahead and post it.
Post it all over social media. What do you want?
But the competition rules are posted on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under the Tower pages. Education majors. If you're applying to be in the education program for the spring semester, you need to pick up an application packet in the education hallway of the Cooper Complex as soon as possible, because the deadline for submitting that packet is November 1st. That's coming up pretty quick. That's exactly 1 month from today. So if you're going to be doing that, you need to go pick that packet up as soon as you can. I think that's all I have for campus news today, Husky, so why don't you go with sports?
All right, let me just pull this up. Sorry, my computer was running out of battery, and it was screaming at me, so I had to do some on-site tech support. All right,
Love it when that happens.
Moving into sports, the Lady Mustang volleyball team is going to be facing off against the Williams Baptist University Eagles tonight at 7 p.m. at the AR Redden Fieldhouse. If you're a student, be sure to bring your student ID to get in for free. And let's see, this is going to be a conference game. Let's see, volleyball. Yes. All right, Williams Baptist. This up until now, they haven't actually been able to get a conference win. So they're going to be aiming to get their first conference win tonight and go up to 7 wins, their 7th win for the season. So be sure to show up and cheer them on tonight. The next volleyball game is going to be on Tuesday, October 8th at 6 p.m. at the AR Redding Fieldhouse. The Lady Mustangs will be facing the Mississippi University for Women Owls. So be sure to show up for that one, too. So mark that on your calendar. Show up and cheer our ladies on. And, volleyball is one of my... I've always liked volleyball. It's a very active sport, so it should be exciting.
I'm really excited about the game tonight.
If you show up and cheer for them, then it's going to be even more exciting. So
Definitely.
The Mustang and Lady Mustang soccer teams will be facing the Missouri Baptist University Spartans at the Centennial Soccer Complex on Saturday, October 5th. The ladies' kickoff is at 1 p.m. and the men's kickoff will be at 3 p.m. that night. The soccer complex is at 5200 John West Allison Road in Conway. So, once again, 5200 John West Allison Road in Conway. Once again, the ladies' kickoff will be at 1 p.m. and the men's kickoff at 3 p.m. Let's go to their respective schedules. So, for the women's soccer schedule, they're going to be aiming. They're gone 2-2 in conference.
Woo!
So they're going to aim for their 3rd win of this season. So that be sure to cheer them on for that. Actually, I think they have a game tonight too.
Do they have a game tonight?
Yeah, against Stowe State University. That'll be at the Hornet soccer field, so that won't be a home game.
Okay.
It might be too late to tell people about that. That's going to be in St. Louis, Missouri. So if you're just not hearing about that, apologies. But they're going to be aiming, once they get back from that, they're going to be aiming for the next conference, get another conference win against Missouri Baptist University. So, and the men have gone so far. They haven't had a conference win yet, but I think by the time that this game rolls around that they will. So,
all right.
But yeah, that's all I have for the sports today. So
we need to go out and support the Mustangs this week.
Yeah, definitely. And we don't have. I feel like the sports programs don't get as much attention as they should, and that.
They get a lot of attention, but they don't get enough attention at the same time. It's very complicated.
They always need more attention. We always need to go out and support them because they're kind of putting their bodies on the line. And they train all week to go out there. So be sure to support them. And once again,
definitely.
There's a game that's happening today at 3:30 p.m. And that'll be the men's kickoff, and I think the women's kickoff is going to be at 1 p.m. Yes. That's going to be at the Hornet soccer field in St. Louis, Missouri. They're going to be playing Stowe State University. So that's going to be an away game. So be sure to keep ear to the ground for details on that.
The CBC Athletics Facebook page normally posts updates on their games.
Right.
So be sure to check that out on Facebook.
And that will be a conference game, so that will be contributing to whether they win their conference. Let's hope that they can pull one out. I'm betting on Mustangs.
We got this.
Not because I go to college here. That's definitely not the reason.
Definitely not.
But yeah, that's all we have for today. So I think we had a pretty comprehensive cast. I enjoyed it. So this is a kind of a pilot episode of this. So let us know what you think on all the CBC Tower web pages and everything. Be sure to follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to the CBC Tower radio channel on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. You've been listening to the Mustang Informative with DJ Husky
and DJ Sawyer.
Be sure to tune in next week from 12:30 to 12:45 for even more Mustang news, and also be sure to tune in our next show, Doghouse, this Friday, from
come on, Eli,
3:10 to
that's
4:10 for the latest in gaming news, reviews, and discussion. We're going to be doing Game Doctors, that one, which is We're going to
Oh,
be
gosh.
taking a game and trying to make it better.
Y'all have fun with that.
It'll be Shadow the Hedgehog, so that's going to be fun. So be sure to tune in for that. In the meantime, you've been listening to the Mustang Informative. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys
Y'all have a good day.
next week.